In the Ming dynasty, there was an imperial master named Dou Guangnai, born in Sangkeo, who had a prominent reputation. When the emperor inquired, he replied with the metaphor, "As many as the hairs on an ox, I recognize only one leg." He passed the test and was awarded the Read All Books in the World gold medals. After receiving this honor, Master Dou became arrogant. When he arrived in Shaoxing, he hung the gold medal in front of his sedan chair, sounded the gong to clear the way, and boasted of his talent and arrogance. On a hot summer day, Su Wenchang, a teenager, heard that Master Dou was going to the academy to show off again. He thought to himself, "What kind of gold medal is this, always flaunted to scare people? I must take it off today." So, he stepped forward, lay down on the official road inside Donghua Gate, and relaxed leisurely. Master Dou and his entourages had a grand presence, but when they saw someone sleeping in the way, he frowned, clearly displeased. He ordered his men to wake the person up and shouted, "Who dares to block the official road?" Su Wenchang pretended to be frightened and replied, "I am here just to sunbath the thousands of books in my belly." Master Dou secretly laughed, thinking the young boy was speaking arrogantly to belittle him. Stepping out of his sedan, he coldly said, "If you really have read thousands of books, then come try a duel. If not, you'd better hurry up and get out of the way. Don't be an eyesore here." Su Wenchang asked, "What will happen if I win?" Master Dou replied casually, "If you win, I'll leave all the entourages here and walk into the academy." At the beginning of the class, Master Dou posed a question, "The three bachelors of South Street." Without hesitation, Su Wenchang answered, "The two military gates of Donghua." Master Dou was secretly surprised. The response was quick, and the place names of Shaoxing were spot on. Something stirred within him, but he refused to admit defeat. He posed another problem, Dashan Tower, the top is sharp as a pen, and the pen writes all the world. Su Wenchang paused for a moment, then replied, Shaojiang Bridge, the bridge hole is round like a mirror, and the mirror reflects the two counties. This response was even more clever. Dashan Tower and Shaojiang Bridge, literature and martial arts, tranquility and movement, complemented each other perfectly. Master Dou couldn't help but nod in approval and praised, talent. However, the real battle had just begun. Su Wenchang deliberately asked Master Dou, "Your gold medal says, read all books in the world. Have you ever read the calendar book?" Master Dou's heart tightened. He had never studied this book and was momentarily speechless. The calendar book was actually the almanac of that time. Seeing his opportunity, Su Wenchang calmly pulled out a perpetual calendar from his robe and said, "The master may not have read it, but the student can recite it." He then smoothly began to memorize it, with great fluency. Master Dou, being a quick-witted man, immediately tried to follow along and recited it as well. But Su Wenchang smiled and said, "The master can recite it forwards, but I can recite it backwards." And with that, he began reciting the calendar in reverse, flawlessly moving from back to front. Master Dou's face turned pale upon hearing this. He clearly remembered the text, but he couldn't recite it backwards. Seeing his discomfort, Su Wenchang smiled slightly and said, "Since the Grand Master has not read the book and is not familiar with the recitation, then this gold medal." Realizing his mistake, Master Dou had no choice but to take off the gold medal in embarrassment, right there in front of everyone. He then walked to the academy. From that day forward, when Dou Taisher traveled, the gold medal that said, "Read all books in the world," was never displayed again. This contest of talent and wisdom became a legend passed down through the ages in Shaoxing. It teaches us that true knowledge does not lie in showing off or arrogance, but in humility and continuous learning. Learning has no end. No matter when or where, one should always maintain a thirst for knowledge and constantly enrich oneself. Only then can one stand calmly and confidently on the stage of life, displaying true style and strength.